What's up? And welcome to episode 2 of Skyblock. Now, I've done a little bit of work off camera, but as I was doing it, I was like, why don't I just do this on camera? Like, why would I do this off camera? So, today is all about farms, I guess you would say. It's more or less about the money, but it's also about extending the farms. Now, I want to at least try to get double digits, maybe triple digits. And what I mean by that is at least maybe somewhere around 10k to 100k. So yeah, let's get into extending these farms. There we go. There is our farm done. So, yeah, I guess what we can do now is just sit here and farm. So I guess I'm gonna try to bulk sell. So I'm just gonna sit here and I'm just gonna farm and farm and farm and farm and farm and farm. And maybe even mine some to get some ores, because I also plan on selling some ores today. So, yeah, I guess we can start the time lapse of the time lapse. You know, just a real quick thing. I looked up one part of my name. So my name is Lucid_Games 999. So the 999 is just a reference to a rapper named Juice WRLD. Some of you might know who that is, some of you might not. But basically what 999 is, it means like, it's like the opposite, like just I don't really want to say the number, but it's the opposite of a 9, which would be a 6. So just replace all the 9s with the 6, and it's that number. But we all know what that number means. So it's basically just the opposite of that. So that's what that means. But lucid, I looked up what lucid means, and lucid means easy. I think the definition was like easy to understand. And I think the funny part about that is I'm I'm probably the least person to understand. Is that a sentence? The least person to understand? Like I'm a hard person to understand, because I sometimes talk fast and sometimes jumble up my words and sometimes just don't say actual words. So I thought that was pretty funny. But now we can start the time lapse. I got it right that time. has passed. And yeah, I had to basically stop myself because I actually enjoy farming, like I said in the last video. Um, yeah, I hope you enjoy long time lapses because I haven't edited this video yet and I don't know how long it is, but I knew it has been some minute in real life time, so I bet it has been a minute for the time lapse as well. So yeah, everything in this chest and this chest is getting sold. Um, so I want to quickly take a guess on how much I will get. Now, last video I got like $1,000 from just a little bit. So I'm gonna go with at least 20 or 30k. I might be lowballing it. But also last video I couldn't sell the beetroots, but I'm guessing I can sell the beetroot seeds. So hopefully I can sell the beetroot seeds, and you can see how wheat and carrots got their own thing, and so did potatoes, but I just decided to add a little bit of beetroot in with the potatoes because yeah, they ain't really the best in my opinion. So yeah, let's sell this. Okay, on with the first batch of selling, or whatever you want to say. I guess we could say the first batch of selling. Time to see how much we get from this. Yes, 15k, and we can't sell beetroot seeds either. So beetroots are completely useless, and we can't sell poisonous potatoes. So 15k ain't bad. Time to sell the ingots. Okay, so with the bulk of farming stuff that we had, we got 15k. We went from 15 coins to 15,000 coins. So with just this little bit of ores, what will we go up to? We are like at 15k and we go up to 17k. Okay, ain't bad. So I guess 20 or 30k, and I thought I was lowballing it, but I guess I wasn't. I was actually kinda around it. So yeah, there's one last thing I want to do now that we got a little bit of money, and yeah, let's do that. Yeah, so the thing I wanted to do since I had more money, because I had nowhere near enough money. As you can see, I went from 17k to 10k, so I only had 1k at the start of this video, so I definitely didn't have nowhere near enough money. Yeah, so I just wanted to get some cocoa bean farms going, some nether wart farms going, and some mushroom farms going, you know, just to have more farms. And here we go. Here's the little farms, if you want to call them. I guess we can wait, how do, like, so will these mushrooms grow into like mushroom trees? Like, I actually haven't ever used mushrooms as like in a farm, so I guess they might grow into like mushroom trees or something. So we'll see. Like, that might be the wrong place for them if that's what they do. We'll see what happens with them. So wait, actually let's get some bone meal just to do some experimenting real quick. What would I guess yeah, mob drops. Let's buy a couple bones, and then we can turn this into bone meal real quick, and then we can see what this grows into. Guess you can't use bone meal on them. Great, I just bought that bone meal for nothing. You know, buying things for nothing is always great, but we can always sell these items. I guess we can sell this too. We don't really need it. Yeah, sell it. Alright, you can't sell bone meal. Great, it's useless. I'm probably gonna regret throwing that off the edge, but who cares? But yeah, that's the new farms. I don't really, like, if I don't figure out what the mushrooms do, I know I should know this, but if I don't figure out what they do, then I'll probably just scratch growing mushrooms. But oh well. Yeah, there's the extra farm. So that is the end of this video. This this episode, well, even this 2 episode series has basically just been time lapses. But I hope you enjoy the time lapses. Um, I mean, it's either that cutting it out, or you actually just have to watch me do that, which would make the video very long. So I just prefer to put it in a time lapse. So yeah, in the next episode, I guess we can move away from the farming and we can do mob. We can get a mob spawner going. Um, I really want to get enough money to start getting ore generators, and I want to get enough money to get some spawners. But that, as you can see, they're very expensive. So we got a long way to go. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.